Well, Heidi ho, my peeps. I'm having a kind of unique experience. My son invited us to come over and spend a little time with him at the place he is house sitting that is in the hills near Morro Bay, California. He's about maybe 15 miles from the ocean here. It's down in a little canyon, and I thought I would give you a tour of the place. So I'm going to stand in the center of the main room. This is just quintessential Sunset Magazine, California modern home. This place was built, I'm guessing, somewhere in the late 80s, early 90s, 1990s. And it's very spare, just has a concrete floor, but it's luxe. I mean, all the wood finishings and everything, the way they, like the choice of, lighting is very cool. The doors, hardware. It was a pricey little place to build, but it's so neat. It's got one of these center island kitchens, which I remember these from mid-century modern houses when I was a kid. They would have kitchens like this that were sort of freestanding kitchens in the center of the main room. I love the wood counters, this marvelous sink, and the little splashback tiles, they have those throughout bathrooms in the kitchen. Just really, really an interesting place. Lots and lots of sliding doors and windows, like this one here. See, that's a better picture of the main living area. And this is a small place. This might be 1,500 square feet or so. It's not a huge house, but when you come out here, there's this marvelous concrete patio, I guess you'd call it, with this really great retaining wall you can sit on, and this amazing, beautiful view out to the mountains. The gorgeous vegetation everywhere. It smells really neat. I'm not sure what it is I'm smelling. Well, you can look down there. Somebody planted some amaryllis, I believe that's called. Let's get a better picture of it. I think that's amaryllis. So neat. It smells like some sort of sage up here. It's very spare. I mean, there's not much in the way of furniture or, appointments. I believe it was built sort of as a vacation getaway originally. I don't know how the family used it over the years. And my son's kind of caretaking right now. So it's got a lot of what appear to be unfinished surfaces, like the sides of the house look like just unfinished concrete. I'm sure there's a finish on it of some kind, but it's got a kind of that bare look to it. I'm gonna walk you around here, go back into the bedroom. I don't think Grant's in there. Any of you who've hung out in California, particularly coastal areas, will recognize this kind of decor. Bed was relatively comfortable to sleep in. I didn't think I would enjoy it, but I did. It was comfortable. I love the artwork above the bed too. But look at this crazy door. This door, it's hard to get the whole thing in frame, but it it turns like that to open and close it. So when you want to close your bedroom door, you just go like that, and your bedroom door is closed. I just think that is so neat. Got a mid-century butterfly chair there. Really pretty views out the windows. And I'm going to show you the coolest part of this whole place as far as I'm concerned. This bathroom is awesome. It's got a really great shower. Okay, nice tile everywhere. But get a load of this bathtub. Look at this thing. Isn't that just the ultra coolest? It's super deep. It's got jets. And I cannot wait to fill this thing up a little bit later. I am going to just loll around like a sea lion on a staycation. I am just going to love getting into this bathtub. Getting out might be tough. Grant's going to probably have to hire a crane. They can probably take up part of the ceiling, and they'll be able to get me out of that. But I'm looking forward to that. The walls of this place are really interesting. There's a lot of concrete wall, but you'll see a lot of this kind of wall, this wood. It's a reclaimed wall from a gym. And it came from a gym, a high school gym that apparently the person who built this place had something to do with as a coach or something like that. So, then the actual bathroom toilet parts, it's weird. It's kind of centrally located in the house, and it's here. You walk through this little alcove with two pocket doors, one there, one of those low slung mid-century toilets, and one there, and that puts you out toward a little corridor that takes you past the bedroom and to the they're re-landscaping, so they've pulled out all the landscaping. Takes you back around over here. This is just a real treat for me. Really takes me back to my childhood. I grew up till I was 10 in a neighborhood that had been built primarily by people who worked at the local university. Each house was a little different. Flipping this around. My parents built a really pretty little cottagey style ranch house with red used brick, and white painted wooden siding and green, kind of a mossy green stucco. So it had that kind of cottage ranch look. It was really a nice little house. But one of my dad's co-workers and best friends, a guy he'd gone to college with, he built a mid-century modern house. At the same time, they built these houses right about 1960. And his house had this feel that's like in this little place I'm in right now. And I always thought that it was such cool architectural style. My parents hated it. They were more traditional. But it really intrigued me, this kind of style. So it's kind of fun to be able to spend a weekend here. Okay, so the coast of California is supposed to be cool. It's cool here all year long. Even when the hottest days in Central California, where I live in the big valley there, even on the hottest days there, it's generally blessedly cool here. Wow. This current heat wave that we're having, boy, that wiped that out. We came over here thinking, all right, great, we're going to escape the 108-degree weather on Sunday. Well, it's supposed to be 106 here today. So we did not escape any heat at all. At home, we've got a swamp cooler, you know, the evaporative cooler. Here there is no cooling at all because you don't need it until you need it. So we're making do with plug-in fans and, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, there's not even any breeze out there right now. So normally in a canyon like this, you're going to get breeze all the time. Well, you're not getting it today. So Grant's going to go out and fix the automatic gate, because that's part of the reason we're here. He's somebody who can do it for them quickly and easily. And I am working on designing more signs for the store. So I brought my computer and that stuff. So I'm going to do some work here today as well. And we're probably going to go home this evening. More than likely we'll drive home probably just as it's getting dark, and try to avoid some of the traffic of people heading from the coast back up into the interior of California. So anyhow, I just wanted to share all of that with you, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.